Hello, dear Taurus, and thank you for joining me here on the extended reading for 2023. Okay, the first quarter I see is going to be quite powerful. It is going to be a little bit of a heavy quarter as you complete something or you're carrying a heavy load and you're needing to trust. There are fated changes here, and there's a lot of transition, many changes for you. They can relate to a soulmate connection. The Six of Cups can also speak to your children, anything to do with your children. As I've mentioned here, this could be in relation to something legal where there's something that is unfair. Where your love life is concerned, it's saying that the situation is calling for you to have faith and to trust. Okay, I do see that you're off kilter here in the first 3 months, or you're trying to find your balance. Some of you could be coming out of divorce, okay, and dealing with someone who could be at a physical distance to you, a soulmate, nevertheless, or someone here could be willing to do the work. I mean, the Eight of Earth does speak to putting in the work, right? Let's see with the fortune-telling cards. What January, February, March, what is the theme here? These fated changes are going to put you in the driver's seat, right? We do have the card of Jupiter, and Jupiter is in Aries at the beginning of the year. So there are things that are going on behind you. You can't see the blessings yet. Let's see what's going on. We've got marriage, incredible. It's funny because Aries had the marriage card in that first quarter as well. So I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries or you've got planets in Aries. You may want to check out their reading. There's something to do with marriage here, and because the to be fair card is in the reverse, there's been something that was not right here. Something that is not right. I didn't see any cards, a couple dropped, but there's something going on in relation to a partnership or even a marriage. I want to take one more on the marriage card. And we've got expectation. We do have a third party here. Some of you have got a soulmate that is waiting. I don't know if they realize that you may be going through divorce. Some of you may not realize yourself that you could be dealing with someone else that is going, so a soulmate that is going possibly through divorce. I don't know if there's been an injustice and this could have been caused because of a pregnancy. I mean, the expectation does remind me of the Empress, either that or a motherly figure. We've got the moon here as well. Some of you may be discovering that there's been deception connected to a mother, the mother the mother of your own children if you're married, or your actual mother here. But with the Karma Dharma, there's an awakening here pertaining to hidden things, hidden themes, hidden family secrets, who knows? Anyway, let's see what is going on around April, May, June, which I mentioned here. We've got the Lovers. I do feel a sense of feeling dizzy or revisiting the past, trusting your intuition, stay optimistic, it says. And we've got the Lovers. This is incredible the way it opened up. So April, May, June is very important for love. Remember, the Lovers does speak to decisions as well. Head over heart decisions. If this is in relation to partnership, because the Emperor does ring work for me. You've got the Ten of Cups, so there can be moments of happiness, especially in the month of May. But there's also things hidden with the High Priestess there. And the Fool takes the journey, he takes the risk because he knows that Spirit has his back. So if this is a very important love relationship, then this could be a journey that opens up at this point. Let's take the July, August, and September. You do have here, you've got the World card. As I said, you may be dealing with someone that is at a physical distance. There is some stealth and some sneakiness here. Some of you are feeling as though your blessings are not coming in because of third parties. Where business is concerned, you are being noticed for your talents. You may be creating something that will give you some sort of recognition. We see that here with the star, which speaks to fame and fortune as well. But there's issues where love is concerned because of finances and career. So that's where there's hardship. I don't know if you're investing somewhere. You're investing more where business is concerned, or your money here and what you're creating than your love life. So maybe putting things to the side. There's decisions here. As I said, with the blessed, it's a 22 card, which says that you're at a crossroads here, at a juncture. Decisions, important decisions, can mean taking a journey, can mean physical travel, can mean divorce, ending a relationship. I mean, I do see here that this is fated changes, and we know that with the nodal axis, the eclipse is happening in your sign. You have been going through a lot of fated changes. What's going on in July, August, September? We've got the Thief, so this is right on point, and I think Aries, yes, had the Thief in this area as well. So there is something here. Some of you are going to lose money here. Be careful. Take it easy. Be careful. I don't know if this Queen of Wands, it could be a past partner who is taking from you because you share children together, because the Page of Cups could be a child. I'm going to take one more on the Thief. And we've got the mature woman. The mature woman, again, could be a mother figure. I do see her as the Empress very often. Maybe you're figuring out that the deception was coming from a mature woman, a mother figure, your mother, your partner that's taken from you, that has deceived you. Or this could also be someone who's stolen your heart. Dear Taurus, someone who's run off with your heart. I don't know if someone asks you for a loan at this point. I don't know if you should lend people money in these 3 months. 3 cards fell, so I'm not going to take them. Want to see what the last quarter speaks to. October, November, December. We've got courtship, so this is the beginning. This is like a new romantic chapter that opens up for you. It's on the playfulness card, which is saying, and the Six of Cups, which speaks to connecting to a soulmate, which I believe already exists in your life from the first quarter here. Remember Penelope and Odysseus. Odysseus, he came home. He returned home after a huge journey that he went on. He passed all the tests and returned to Penelope, who was waiting for him. She was very loyal. So I do feel that it's like you're revisiting a second chapter where you're picking up from where you started off. I do feel that something has already started off from the beginning, from March, more than likely. You're in between two worlds here. And with the Eight of Swords, it's your perception of feeling blocked, which is on top of the Devil card. So being blocked because of responsibilities. We know that Capricorn can speak to a sense of imprisonment. It's Saturn. It's like Spirit is asking you that you're going to have to work hard, especially in the month of October. It's not going to be easy. But the month of November, with the Star card, there's a great promise here. This could be a lot of information, a lot of communication through social media, possible recognition, stardom, if you are working really hard towards something. And Spirit is saying here that you're going through a major shift. It's like you're in between two worlds in the month, in the last quarter, in the last 3 months of the year. But Spirit is saying, hold on, be strong. The Strength card is here. You need to trust. Okay, so courtship is like getting together. It's like coming together and starting like fresh. So those of you that do not know already your soulmate from the past, this could be a new person that enters your life here. Some of you are still going through divorce, and I do feel that it's really challenging you. In the third quarter here, you're coming to understand things that you were not aware of. Okay, and you're growing, you're maturing. Now, I'm going to say also that this could also, for some of you, this could be support from a motherly figure or someone that's there to love and nurture you. A thief, a third party, possibly. This could be financial support from someone who is very motherly towards you. Now, the mature woman could be this Queen of Wands, remember. Could be in partnership as well. So there's financial help from a partner here, because you do have the Three of Coins, which is very supportive, and it's the first initial step in success, right? You're being noticed from maybe someone that's more mature, someone that's higher up than you. And this can speak to possibilities that you are given the chance to work really hard at something, right? With the Devil card here, it's like needing to climb that mountain, right? So you're stepping, as I said, from gray, from worry, no color in your life. You're stepping into color, and I do feel an emotional, happy period for you. Look at all the green. Green speaks to happiness and, water. So I want to see emotionally where you are. Let's look at the first quarter with January, February, March. Where is Taurus emotionally? We've got shadow work. So you are dealing with someone who's going through their shadow phase, or you are not fearing and looking into the shadows, into the darkness. When we look into it, all lights up. Let's take one more. Or you're dealing with someone that was just very deceptive. We've got recognition. So maybe you're digging deep within your psyche and you're figuring out that maybe you're coming to terms with your shadow side. You're doing your shadow work here. Or you were in a marriage with someone that was very much like a thief, very dark. Maybe these hardships are helping you recognize who your other half is. And we've got the Six of Cups here, remember. So some of you are going through a metamorphosis in the first 3 months. Spirit is saying trust, and you need to have faith that also whatever you're going through now, this other party, which is in expectation, they are very patient, and they are willing to wait. Let's look at the next quarter, April, May, June. Where is Taurus emotionally? Numbing. Very much this is like, remember what I said about being dizzy, feeling a bit lost with around and around. This could speak to very dreamy energies, which could be deceptive, but could also be magical, let's say. Beneath we've got the Lovers card here. Some of you could be in another partnership and you're drinking more so that you could forget, because you are dealing with challenges, obviously, here. If you're ending a marriage, it's not an easy end. Let's take one more. And there's great admiration here. Numbing usually speaks to great pain, or this could also speak to vertigo. Some of you could be going through vertigo. You're going through a dizzy spell, like feeling quite dizzy. Maybe there's just a lot going on for you at this time, but there's something quite magical here. I mean, we've got very strong creative energies, very magical energies here. It's like you're in a dream state and you are creating something that will be admired, or you're dreaming or you're imagining of the perfect partnership, or of the bliss with the 10 of Cups here, or connecting to your other half, a twin flame or a soulmate. I mean, the High Priestess is a spiritual connection. And you may be dealing with someone that is recognized or admired from others. This is either you or your other person, the person you're dealing with. Remember, it's a very important relationship with the Lovers. Where are you emotionally in July, August, September? The inner child. The inner child. Something to do with children, or this is your inner child that wants to come out and play. This is like memories surfacing from your psyche in connection to your mother. Maybe some of you, maybe your mother or a motherly figure has passed on, which I said, message from afar. You could be revisiting the past. Let me take another card. And we've got fear. A fear of revisiting the past, or not wanting to see or to face the truth. Feeling like a fool here, I get. That's really interesting, because you've got the Fool here. So some of you may feel as though you've been deceived, even from the second quarter going towards the third quarter. This is a fear of loss, losing financially. A fear of not wanting to see the truth, that you've been deceived. Someone's stolen from you, from just under your nose. Let's take one more. And we've got the understanding. Signs and synchronicities. Pay attention. You're connecting to spirit. You're receiving the messages from the divine, from spirit. This could be a time when you're purging the fears as an adult from your childhood. Something is instigating this. I don't know, it's fear of financial loss or poverty. Could be. Let's see where you are at the end of the year, the last 3 months emotionally. We've got the Devil here, the Star, and the Tower, and the Strength card. But we've also got, remember, the playfulness. We've got the Six of Water, Six of Cups, and Between Worlds. And Justice is here. So Spirit is bringing you the right partner. If you've been dealing with someone that was very unjust, very sneaky, very much about taking, very self-centered. Here we've got, could be an old connection that is becoming real. Color is seeping into your life here. I do see a fair bit of grey during the year, which grey speaks to a lack of clarity or feeling emotionally down. Let's take your emotions here. We've got Dark Night of the Soul, which is the Devil card, obviously. Wow. How many cards? How many? We have Purge, Barrier, Third Party, and Material World. Very strong Scorpio energy, so it's got a lot to do with your partnerships and relationships, no doubt here. Partnerships, money, third parties, secret love affairs. It's like you've been going through a death process. You've been dealing with a lot of fear, a lot of barriers. Remember, it's many times it's your own mind holding you back, but the third party is here. That's why I'm going to say thank God that you are letting go of a difficult chapter in your life. Obviously the Tower, you've got the Tower twice, which is very great because you're coming out of a very difficult process. The last card is the material world, which is what will give you a sense of stability. Now, I don't know if you're connecting with another earth sign. We do have Capricorn here. Could be any other earth sign, right? Because the material world does speak to earth. It speaks to someone that you can depend on. Remember the expectation here. She's sitting on Eight of Pentacles, so you could be connecting with someone that was a third party that is going to be your person towards the end of the year. There's been many barriers, but the material world does promise success. It does promise, you're getting grounded. This is, the material world speaks to, it's like the Ace of Pentacles, so something promised long term. This could also be some sort of success financially here. So the devil and the barrier is Kronos, which is saying you're still dealing with maturity. Remember how I said that you're wanting to let go of the maturity. You've sort of had enough. It's like you're ending here the purging process, the metamorphosis. It's like a completion here. It's like a new beginning here. But I want to take 3 Sibilas. It's been a long journey, dear Taurus. Three cards just fell out like that. I will take them just for more clarity. We've got the Artista. There's some sort of discovery, so a lot of clarity after confusion. The Artista is someone who sits behind a desk, plus also he could be a legal representative. I don't know. It's someone who wears a uniform nevertheless. He reminds me of the King of Swords. So there's some sort of a discovery here and awareness, especially with the Tower, where there's been deception, right? Could be connected to a child, but 2 sevens. And this year is a 7 year. So even though it can be conflictual, you're turning a difficult corner. Spirit is saying, keep the faith. The Bambino is newness, it's happiness. And you've got the Tower again. 3 sevens are 21. Now I'm going to say it's like you're feeling as though your burdens, your challenges are ending here in July, but they continue. This is like a... it's something that you do not expect, right? Where you think that you've completed a task, you've proven yourself, it's like at the end of the year, this is where the world card should be. Because you've got the Disgrazia here. There's an awareness, 7 of Swords. You see who the thief is. 21 is also the world card, remember. So it speaks to, again, major changes, major shifts, major awareness. What does the Tower bring here? Because this Disgrazia, someone getting caught, could be whoever's getting caught, it's in your favor, I believe, here. And we've got a divine feminine that was wearing a mask. Namika, a female enemy. A third party. I don't know if it's a Piscean person, someone who's deceptive. She's taking off a mask. So you get to see who or what your enemy is, even if this is in relation to business, right? Someone was unfaithful. Someone was very much about wearing a mask, and this is what will shock you towards the end of the year. It's an elder female as well. I want to take one more. And we've got the 4 of Wands with the Harmony, Amica. Amika is like the marriage card, or it's like the justice card. You do find your balance and your harmony. This could also be a friend that turns into a lover, someone that you will take the next steps with in your future. This is someone that you can trust. So very much the Libra energy, very much justice, and there is help here. You find your harmony and your peace at the end of the year, dear Taurus. Wow, what a ride. Anyway, dear Taurus, I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much for your support, for your love. I'm wishing you well. All the best. Ta-da.